Do gender roles still matter in modern relationships? Gender roles have historically dictated how men and women behave in relationships, shaping expectations around work, parenting, decision-making, and emotional expression. However, as societies evolve and become more progressive, these traditional norms are increasingly being questioned and redefined. The relevance of gender roles in modern relationships is a complex issue that depends on culture, individual beliefs, and societal context. The evolution of gender roles. In the past, gender roles were clear-cut. Men were typically seen as providers and protectors, while women were expected to be caregivers and homemakers. These roles were reinforced by cultural, religious, and even legal structures. However, over the last few decades, significant shifts driven by feminism, economic changes, and the push for equality have blurred these traditional lines. Today, more women are in the workforce than ever before, and men are increasingly taking on domestic and childcare responsibilities. These changes reflect a growing rejection of rigid gender expectations, especially among younger generations. The persistence of traditional roles. Despite progress, traditional gender roles still influence many relationships, often subconsciously. In some cultures and communities, these roles remain deeply embedded and are passed down through generations. For instance, a man may still be expected to pay for dates or make major financial decisions, while a woman might be expected to prioritize home and children over her career. Some couples willingly adopt these roles because they align with their values or provide a sense of stability and familiarity. The key distinction today is that many of these choices are made with more agency rather than obligation. Modern relationships and flexibility. One of the most defining features of modern relationships is the emphasis on equality and flexibility. Partners are increasingly negotiating roles based on personality, skills, and mutual agreement rather than gender. For example, in many households, the person who enjoys cooking takes on that role, regardless of gender, while the one with better financial skills may handle budgeting. This fluid approach allows for a more balanced and personalized relationship dynamic, fostering respect and communication. The role of communication. Clear communication is essential in navigating gender roles in relationships. Partners need to openly discuss expectations, responsibilities, and values to ensure that neither person feels confined by outdated norms. Whether a couple chooses to follow traditional roles or create their dynamic, the most important factor is mutual respect and understanding. So, do gender roles still matter in modern relationships? The answer is both yes and no. While traditional roles continue to influence some relationships, especially in certain cultures or age groups, many couples are moving toward more egalitarian and flexible partnerships. What matters most is the freedom for individuals to define their roles based on what works best for their relationship, not based on societal expectations tied to gender.